Chapter 413. Even after being released, Aemon gathered those who could not move properly and, cloaked in darkness, moved towards the security management team building. Meanwhile, cavalry members were incessantly pouring down various elemental attacks from the top of the building. Amidst the chaos of crumbling walls, overturned carts, and twisted roads, Yudir advanced forward, avoiding obstacles with the minimum movement necessary. Through the thick dust, he spotted the fallen Baron Wilhelm and Urshi, who was attacking him. Neither Nahan nor any other comrades were visible beside her. Near the Baron, a servant who had followed him lay flailing, already transformed into a corpse. It was the same method as what happened to his brother and sister-in-law, who had been murdered in the basement of his mansion. The Baron, forgetting even his dignity, frantically dodged attacks on the ground. His clothes and body were filled with wounds, making him look no different from a hunted beast. "Where is everyone? The assassin wants to kill me." "Die!" Baron Wilhelm screamed, covering his face with his hands. But the death he expected did not come. Yudir locked eyes with Urshi, holding a sword that had blocked her attacking hand. The strong shock travelled up his palm, tingling so intensely that it was unbelievable that it came from a clash between a bare hand and a sword. Cavalry! She seemed not to recognize that the hooded man was someone that she knew, though, given her crazed appearance, it was doubtful she would recognize him, even if he revealed his face. She's completely lost her mind. "If you stop me, you too will die." She raised her other hand and struck down, as if enraged. Yudir narrowly dodged her charging body and fended off the attack aimed at him and Baron Wilhelm. Only then did the Baron open his eyes, realizing that he had not died, and grasped the situation. Whether the one who was defending him was cavalry or not was no longer important. What mattered was surviving. "Save me! I am a noble. She's trying to assassinate a noble." Naturally, his cry did not help Yudir at all. It only made the angry Urshi stronger. Yudir frowned as he noticed her attacks getting stronger with every deflection. It looks like she might go berserk. A powerful awakener individual caught up in intense emotions would often become much stronger in specific situations than usual. Although the attacks might become simpler as excitement grew, it was still not difficult to defend against them. However, the problem was that the amount of power one could draw was not infinite. In his previous life, Yudir had seen countless times when awakeners drawing power rapidly in the face of death went berserk and died. If lucky, they survived and their abilities skyrocketed, but that was truly a matter of luck. And Urshi seemed to be entering that stage right now. Facing a berserk awakener was as difficult as stopping a storm with one's bare body. As he pondered whether to abandon his plan of restraining her with minimal force, reinforcements suddenly appeared from behind. "You're here." From the dust, Ever appeared, followed by Aemon and Kana. Seeing the enemy numbers increase, Urshi seemed to decide that continuing on one-on-one fight was disadvantageous and retreated, but her growl of hatred did not cease. Yudir approached his comrades and whispered softly, "Her power is extraordinary. She might go berserk, so be careful." Runaway magic? When power is exerted excessively, in some cases it leads to progress, but in others it does the opposite. I have seen it before. Even before joining the cavalry, you met another awakener. You really seem to know everything. In the midst of Aemon's astonishment, Baron Wilhelm, who had crawled to their side, screamed angrily. "What are you doing without saving me? Do you know who I am?" "Who are you?" As Kana retorted, Baron Wilhelm was momentarily lost for words. I am. "Hand him over to me." Archie spoke, her breath rasping. "All I want is his life. If you hand him over, I promise I will do no more. Isn't it better than fighting among fellow Awakener brothers and sisters?" Kana, who had been eyeing Urshi carefully, shook her head. "I can tell without using my abilities. You are lying." "Yes, that person is already consumed by hatred and doesn't care about anything else." Ever also looked at Urshi with the same expression. Urshi had horrifically killed numerous people, displaying her hatred. The damage inflicted on the cavalry or other unrelated people did not matter to her. Her anger had already surpassed a limit that could be quenched by others' deaths. Even if she killed Baron Wilhelm, the true culprit here, her revenge would not end, and she could never escape the hatred that had engulfed her. Looking at her, seemingly unaffected by the fact that her body and abilities were succumbing to her emotions, Ever suddenly exhaled and spoke. "Before coming here, I checked, and all the other southern merchants who fought you, except that person, have already left this place. Most of the others have been mostly subdued, but they managed to escape our attacks." It was clear where they had gone, their final destination, the auction house, brazenly located near the security management team. "Probably she won't leave here before killing the Baron. Whether it's a rampage or whatever, you don't have time to stick around here. Go ahead with Kana. I'll handle her." "Sister." Kana turned her head in surprise, but Ever calmly adjusted her gloves. "She seems to have abilities similar to mine, so it won't be difficult to face her, and soon the remaining colleagues inside the security management team will come out. Emon can hide the Baron, so there is no problem. ... Many of the members on standby in the security management team would have already moved towards the auction house when neither signal dropped. They needed to go to them as soon as possible. But could Ever, who had no experience in facing a rampaging Awakener, handle it alone? Although Yudhir didn't think that Ever would be pushed by Urshi, variables could emerge from anywhere. Ever, seeming to recognize the meaning in Yudhir's silence, chuckled and patted Yudhir's shoulder. "Why are you looking at me like that? Have you forgotten our drawn training together? You praised me for controlling my power well. Was that all a lie?" "No." "I will follow wherever you put me, so don't worry too much. As a Shin Division Deputy Commander, I have no intention of losing to someone like her." Yudhir remained silent for a moment and then nodded. "Understood. Come as soon as you are done. It's been a while since I have used my strength properly." "Ever, haven't you used your real strength against the people we have just beaten?" Emon's trembling voice asked the question, but Ever did not respond. Instead, she just pointed towards Baron Wilhelm. The Baron's eyes met Ever's, and he retreated with a terrified expression. What are you going to do, you scoundrels? Don't you dare lay a hand on me." "What are you planning to do with that man?" As Urshi yelled and rushed in, Ever's fist clenched together and her foot struck the ground like an explosion. The moment the two hands collided, a massive pressure erupted with a sound like steel clashing against steel. Yudhir seized the opportunity and quickly signaled to Kana. "Let's go." Kana also firmly closed her lips and nodded. "Get on my back quickly. We have to move fast." "What? Oh, wow!" Kana let out a small scream as Yudhir jumped, carrying her on his back. "Ah, it's too high." I'm sorry. Yudhir was accustomed to the sensation of falling and jumping again at his side, but Kana was not. After he apologized, she made a few sounds of annoyance before tightly gripping Yudhir's shoulder and clinging to him. It's fine. It's urgent now, so you can go faster. Let's go. Dot dot dot. Oh, right. But where's the auction house? All around here looks like mysterious mansions. According to the information from those who attended the auction last year, one of those mansions have been remodeled into an auction house. So we just need to go a little further.